Hi, Bob. Sorry it took so long to respond to your email from last week. I was swamp last week. And anyhow, but I answered the email and I'm ready to send. But you asked me to change the floor heights of the basement. I believe you said you wanted 105-inch ceiling height. And so I wanted to show you what I have to do that. And it also demonstrate how nice the faults are. Okay, so so I have your plan open here, floor plan, and then this floor camera, this save floor camera, it's the exterior floor that I opened via the project browser. Cutting and pasting a lot of stuff together here, so I've moved down to the foundation of the basement, lower level here, and I'm going to get into wall tool. And then I'm going to just hold the shift key down and draw a selection box around the entire plan, and I get all the walls. And if I go to the structure tab, I see that the default wall top height and the default wall bottom height are grayed out, which means that all the walls in this lower level are all at their default tops and bottoms, and they're being controlled by the room spec. Your values in the room spec dialog box. Okay, I just wanted to show you that. And so now when we come over to the camera view and we kind of rotate around, we see that all the footings and the wall tops are all right where they're supposed to be. Our garage stem walls are defined according to what we've done here for a garage type, and that this room here is the screen porch above that's on a slab, and so that's why these tops are higher. Looks like that this definition here can be brought up. Let's see what happens here. Well, okay, so we got to do the math here. The floor above is at 0, and it's on a 4-inch slab, so that's at -4, and we want to be 8 5/8 above the default. So it would be 121, 122 1/8. Let's see if that puts the footer down there where it belongs. Yes. Okay. So it's just kind of, since there is no floor in this room and a slab above, I just did the math real quick in my head and got it to change. But anyhow, so all your wall tops and bottoms now are where they're supposed to be. So so the next step then is to go to defaults. So if I go into floor defaults now and look at the floor, you want this at 109.5. I'll change that value. And also need to add 4 inches to the stem wall, height, which puts the top of footing at the bottom slab. And if we just say OK and done, and we kind of saw the floor shift there, but let's look around. Our footers all moved up for us. We look in here in the room definition, and our ceiling height is 109.5. Stem wall height is 113. This little graphic representation here looks pretty good, and we're still at default values. So, and if we should find those values in just about any other rooms that we want to look at.